Join hand in hand, brave Americans all, and rouse your brave hearts at their liberty's call.
No, stop. Don't sing it like that. This isn't music for dukes and chandeliers. This is music for the streets, the taverns, the tap rooms. It's music for the people. Because when we, the people, sing together, things change.
Join hand in hand, brave Americans all, and rouse your brave hearts at their liberty's call. No tear at a sax shall suppress your just claim, or stain with dishonor of America's claim. And free the born, free to live, our purposes are steady. Oh, steady, friends, steady, our freedom in the liberty song, our freedom in the liberty song.
See, that's the trick. You steal songs they already know and slip in new words. Before you can think, and before you knew it, you agreed. You can muzzle a sermon, but not a song. So what is a broadside? A broadside is an image printed on paper, covered in the most powerful weapon created, words. And before the first broadside was printed and the first musket was shot, you should meet the people who put both in motion. These are the sons of liberty. They believe Parliament has forgotten its laws. Sam Adams, John Adams, Joseph Warren, and Paul Revere. And these are the ladies or daughters of liberty. While men debate liberty in taverns, these women put it into practice. And I'm Phyllis Wheatley. I came to this town in chains, sold on a dock down the hill from here. They bought my body, and then by strange mercy educated me. And now those same men sit in judgment over my words, asking if a black woman could write such lines. I know what it's like to have your voice put on trial.
Gentlemen, ladies, compose yourselves. Now, I understand there's some concern as to why the warships remained in the harbor, but fear not. A day of Thanksgiving is upon us. Let us be grateful for all of the blessings we have received this year. Now then, the official purpose of this town hall is to welcome His Majesty's new commanding officer, General Thomas Gage. He comes not as foe, but as protector of the Crown's peace. Boston must remember her place under rightful order.
Oh, protector, is it protector of whose peace?
It is my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome His Majesty's Lieutenant General and now Commander-in-Chief of the Crown's forces in North America, General Thomas Gage, and his wife, Margaret.
Good people, I come not as a stranger, but as a friend. These colonies are our home now too. The Crown seeks only cooperation, stability, and order, qualities I trust you all share. Now, I know there have been problems, grievances, if you will, with the Townsend Acts. They were ambitious, perhaps too ambitious. Well, His Majesty has heard your voices, and in his wisdom, those taxes shall be rescinded. All save one. His Majesty insists on keeping a modest duty on tea, a symbol of our shared allegiance. Surely that is a small price of peace. And as for these, broadsides, your latest sermons in copper and ink, devils roasting loyalists like Sunday pheasants, and a savage woman with her boots upon an Englishman's neck. And you call us tyrants? I dare say we've all been living in our own sort of hell these past few months. So let us all try to see more clearly. The king asks not for silence, only sense. and I intend to keep Boston from burning itself to ashes. Now, the issue we have before us today is housing. Our fighting with the French is over, thank God for that. And peace, though fragile, is peace all the same. We stood shoulder to shoulder then. We can stand shoulder to shoulder now. The Quartering Act was merely our first step towards that unity. His Majesty's army, your sons, brothers, neighbors, are returning from the back country weary and deserving of shelter. I have instructed the governor to locate suitable accommodations for our brave soldiers.
Okay, the accommodations you mean in our homes.
And now no one will be burdened unfairly. The Crown asks only for cooperation. Now these men fought for our safety. Surely Boston will not turn her back upon them. We are, after all, one people. Ink and blood from the same well.
Ink washes off, Governor. Blood does not.
Then let us hope there will be no need for either. God save our gracious King. Long live our noble King. God save the King.
Liberty or loyalty, it's the way you live your life. You raise your fist or bend your knee. They say yes to challenge the no's. The more they read, they more oppose. They say more to answer what's left. They disagree, then second guess. We're all different, unique in many ways. We want to make a difference, but we want to have a say. Liberty, 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 liberty now. Liberty, liberty, liberty now. Liberty, liberty now. Our own voice, liberty, liberty, liberty now. Our own people, liberty, liberty now. Well, first, we'll have freedom of speech.
And press to gather and to protest. The right to keep and bear arms.
No searches or seizures.
And the right to a trial.
And no harsh punishment. Liberty, liberty, voices, stories, liberties now. Our own people, liberty, liberty now. Liberty, liberty now. Hey! Liberty, 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 liberty now. Hey! A message rides hard at the turn of the tide for men who keep counsel for profit and pride.
To Roch on the Dartmouth, let no other see.
Even secrets have wings when they sail o'er the sea.
No detours, no one else sees it.
Rush walk
Unopened.
down, down her down Derry, down.
New England in December. I've heard so much about it. Breeze in every window, candles glowing against the frost. It feels so alive, almost like Christmas back home.
Back home, yes. Cozy. America's a mere bully from one end to the other, and Bostonians are by far the greatest bullies.
You see ruffians, I see neighbors. To me, the colonies are about hearth and harvest, faith and family, and perfect, yes, but full of promise.
Yes. And perhaps they're just restless children who don't know what they want.
You miss England. I can see it in your eyes. We must
quiet the unrest here. Then we sail for home.
There is much beauty in this place, and danger too. A single broadside can turn a city faster than any armed regiment ever could.
You trade steel for ink.
Not to trade. Temper. Steel can win obedience for a night, but will learn to win their hearts by morning. Reason with grace, with reason was something they can bear to hear. If the Gazette publishes our cause with charm and care, Boston may yet listen. Let me take them my ideas.
You really think you can persuade her?
I do. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Then it's settled. Do what you will, whatever storm comes. Now, if only they could capture that in a broadside.
Yes, Thomas, a broadside love.
We've got the works hall, and now we need broadsides. The farmers in Virginia, the merchants in Philadelphia, even the frontiersmen beyond the Hudson. They must all know this song.
The Liberty Song travels faster when inked on paper, but ink and paper are dear and distribution dearer still. If we're to cover the colonies, we'll need writers, printers, funds.
List the matter at large. The brethren are loyal, write fast and hard.
What about the costs?
Let
What about the
that not-
crown?
Let that not be your worry. I'll see to the pen, paper, ink. I have plenty of money. But every shilling I have go where it hits artists. In print, not powder.
He made money the old-fashioned way. He inherited it.
You'll need both, cousin. Now your ink wins hearts, but musket wins ground. And if a broadside can make a farmer curse the crown before he's even seen a redcoat, our war's already begun.
The Gazette is with us. We use pseudonyms, Vindex, Candidas, such ghostly names, but seriously, every page risks the gallows. We'll have to print through the night and change the title each time.
So be it, Mercy. Every tavern, every street corner should ring with it. A people that sings together cannot be broken.
And a people that read the same truth cannot be deceived. The king has his presses, we'll have ours.
Let it be done. Sam, Joseph, Mercy, Paul, run that press till it breaks, and I'll see another one built.
Then it's settled. The Sons of Liberty and our conscience will speak in one voice, ink on paper, carried on the wind. You were at Faneuil Hall. Didn't expect to see the governor's wife here.
I didn't expect to come.
Is this where the broadsides come from?
Some of them,
I've never seen one of these up close.
most have.
I'm trying to understand whether this could build bridges instead of walls. Words travel faster now, don't they? Perhaps fast enough to carry peace as well as anger.
Peace with this. Words cut as sharp as any sword.
Or they heal. It depends on who's speaking and what they're saying.
I don't need all your explanations. Don't want all the demonstrations. All I want is my liberty. It's simple and free.
In time, you reap what you sow. Work hard and let it grow. I know it's true. You'll make a mark that follows you.
The best things in life
coming?
Peace, sir. Nothing more than a tune and a few steps. The press runs better when spirits are high.
Good day.
Do not be charmed by a woman's chat or revere. She is of the crown through and through. Print this broadside, will you? Today.
I don't print propaganda, Governor.
It's a proclamation, an official notice.
Official doesn't make it honest.
You would deny the governor of this province?
I print news, notices, the truth, not the crown's version of it.
Well, I'll find another printer, one who remembers who's in charge.
You mean one who will sell his ink?
Oh, you should have seen them drill today!
One went left, one went right. That's crazy.
I promise lords to go ahead and their neck and think themselves out.
Steady, men! The king will tremble once he stops shaking. The circus has arrived! Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony. Stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Yankee lads with sticks for guns, they won't touch some handy. When they face King George's men, they'll scatter fine and dandy.
Enough! You think this sport becomes you? The colonists laugh at us in kind while we waste our breath. Hear me play. Boston's leaders refuse us proper quarters while we live in tents on the Boston Common. His Majesty's Quartering Act gives us full right. Taverns, meeting halls, public houses, these shall serve until suitable lodgings are found. You are the king's soldiers, not beggars, not guests. Carry yourselves with discipline. You have your orders. Knock on doors. Remove the rabble if you must. This is no longer a polite disagreement. Tell the governor the colony has not been forthcoming with a housing solution, and we must find living spaces for our soldiers. Dismissed.
Thomas, is this victory? Soldiers jeering farmers in the streets while public buildings are turned into barracks for your men.
Margaret, this is the king's law and the burden of command.
Law, perhaps. But what seeds do you plant if your men have to always use force?
Force is clarity. I hold the line so this doesn't spread. Margaret, I can't do with a regiment what you can do in a parlor. Word travels faster than the tide. Your meeting with Revere has already reached my ears. Don't you see what peril this brings? The Tories, they'll twist it into betrayal. They'll use it against us, against me.
Thomas, I thought we'd agreed. I was to listen, to learn, to build bridges. Is it not useful to know the other side?
Useful. To dance with the enemy in the lion's den. They will not see strategy. They will see a scandal. Margaret, I cannot defend what they will not forgive.
Woo! Let's see what the daughters of liberty are.
They think we're up here hemming curtains.
So we are. Curtains for the crown.
If the men below can plot over pints, the least we can do is outsew them.
Evening, ladies. I'm told liberty gets its mending done up here.
Well, you're late. We've hemmed half of the colony already. What's the errand?
Dispatches, coded reports, too risky for the lodges. Now I need them moved north and quietly. I thought perhaps a garment might do the job. Something with hidden seams.
Oh, you want a corset, doctor? That's a first.
He means for a lady to wear. Oh, I would pay to see him try one on.
I don't know if we can fit him.
Oh.
He has the figure for freedom.
Oh, please, please. It's serious business.
So is ours. It turns out liberty lives fetching in breeches.
The men wear coats, but the corset's got the backbone.
too tight will reform him.
Or at least his posture.
I'm just wounds and not women.
Oh, same difference. Both bleed if you're careless.
If anyone finds out about this,
Oh, don't worry. We will keep your secrets safe. Lovely.
your courage humbles every man who fights with need and friend. Of course it's strong, the coded seed we carry forward aim and dreams.
We stand fast to play our part in the daughter's hands.
The Patriot's arts.
Needle sharp and courage hard, knock knock, we are the needle guard.
Doctor, 2 patrols downstairs, one at the corner, one at the pump. They're asking who's been up here. What are you wearing?
We knew they'd watch the dragon, just not tonight.
Then this stops being a meeting and becomes a performance.
We've got scripts.
We've got skirts.
And our messages are signed into our linings already.
You mean to stroll past the patrol with the revolution in your hems?
No, we mean to act past them. Still willing to make a fool of yourself?
I ride, I ring bells, I don't do theater.
Ah, but tonight you do. Come on, like we rehearsed.
You're the governor. We're your ladies. The red coats are the audience.
Very well. Abigail, Mercy, Sarah, run it. And, Your Excellency, your public awaits.
Like we rehearsed. Gentlemen, imagination, who can sing my force? Now here, now there, the broken fancy flies free, and tonight she's flown straight into the green dragon. Tonight she offers her most loyal entertainment. Tonight, the most loyal mask, the governor's fancy. They're
Three drunken maidens that came from the Isle of Wight. They come from Monday morning north until Saturday night. When Saturday night would come, me boys, they wouldn't then go out. And these three drunken maidens, they push the jug about.
Stein, His Excellency himself, Governor Hutchinson, and 3 more of the finest ladies to ever tolerate him.
I require a bride worthy of my wisdom, silent, obedient, and very easily impressed.
First, Lady Portia of many letters. Your Excellency, I adore order, but I live for long letters full of questions about law, liberty, and the rights of everyone.
Right? Of whom?
Of everyone, sir. Even those your law forgets. Remember the ladies.
You see, teach women to read, they start remembering things. Oh no, you are far too opinionated, Lady Portia.
Next, and she insists on this, the female patriots.
Your Excellency, I can toss off a play, a pamphlet, a poem before your breakfast cools. If a law is foolish, I prick it with a quill till it squeals.
A lady who writes.
Only when the powerful misspell justice.
I require a bride with no ink on her fingers or thoughts in her margins. No, you are far too sharp, Madam Patriot.
And last, the fairy woman. She can carry anything, including a tune.
I can't sing.
Oh, good. Come on. No, without everything.
Come, my dear, a serenade.
Oh, grand.
Enough! A lady may be silent, she may be simple, but she must not sound like a strangled banker. Be gone, all of you!
Well, you heard His Excellency. These ladies have been banished from the Green Dragon.
Well, you heard him, gentlemen. Orders are orders.
rehearsal, tea.
It's mine. Paid for.
Pay for merchant, yes. Now pay the crown. 3 pence per pound.
3 pence for a warm cup?
3 pence for the law.
The law that wasn't voted here.
Careful, I'm not debating in the street. I'm collecting.
I won't.
Captain!
Best not make a scene.
So that's it? Coins or bayonets?
Coins or consequences? Choose.
There. 3 pence.
Wise.
No. Just outnumbered.
No taxation without representation. Why taxation? We really want to know.
Captain Goldfinch, you owe my master for your pottery. 2 shillings due, please, and don't sweat past like a king.
Mind your tongue, or I'll have you whipped for insolence.
Oh! You whip the poor, march the sick into the stove. Your king must be proud.
Act off! I'll not be baited!
You strike someone for asking their due?
We feed you, house you, and now you want to drive us out.
Stand back! I'll shoot if I must.
Hold your rank! No one fires unless I give the word.
The word's already given, isn't it? It's taxes, tithes, and tyranny.
Fire bell! Fire! There's fire in the streets!
To arms, Bostonians!
Sir, they are coming at us!
Hold! Hold your line!
Drive them back to sea! Fire! Fire! Down, down, very down. The soldiers were sent to the edge of the bay. They cursed at the water that kept them away. Their hands still remember the weight of the gun. They longed for the streets where the fighting began. Down, down, around down, 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 very down.
My God, Paul, you've done it. It's all right there, the redcoats firing into our people. This will spread faster than rumor itself.
Aye, a picture like that will rally more souls than 100 sermons. Every tavern hall from here to New Haven shall have it hanging.
Let's hope that bears truth, too. Ink travels fast, but it's hard to call it back once it's dry.
Well, come now, Paul. You saw the blood. 5 men dead in the street. That's no fiction.
And yet, some of ours threw the stones first, didn't it? I heard shouting. Soldiers were fighting, concerned. You said yourself, Paul, it was chaos.
Chaos or not, the world must know the crown's cruelty. This print is a call to arms, not a confession. We'll post the names of the dead to remember for all to see.
But if the truth bends now, what stops it from bending later?
Mercy, we are trying to win more than one night. If the king wins the story, he wins the war.
And if we win the story with lies, what kind of nation does that make us?
One that survives long enough to ask that question. Come on, Paul. Show us your handiwork. Turn it, Paul. Let the people speak through your press.
My God. It chills the blood.
It's wonderful. It's terrible.
Can truth and beauty share the same page?
The truth must be told. History won't care who lit the match, only that Boston burned.
Is it time to run away? Say goodbye and bye. Someplace out of nowhere. That's where I'll go.
reason it must be told. Give it form. Turn it into a broadside. Make them look at their own cruelty. Your life, your soul, a gift to behold. Your life and your journey. The truth must be told.
Hear ye, His Excellency Thomas Hutchinson, Lieutenant Governor of this province, now comes to address the matters upon this town. Let the inhabitants give audience. Make way for Governor Hutchinson.
Citizens of Boston, our city bleeds and I grieve with you. But grief is not license for frenzy. Monday night was not tyranny, it was panic. A crowd closing in, clubs raised, rocks and taunts thrown, and then the bell.
That bell called for patriots to stand.
It was rung to call for order, not war. And then someone in the rush shouted fire.
A warning to ring the alarm.
A warning to you perhaps, but to soldiers surrounded and terrified, a word that sounded like a command. A single word which hung in their heads, and then their muskets answered what they believed they heard.
They still killed our men.
And your men struck them first. Would you pretend that sticks and clubs draw no fear? Now this was not policy, it was confusion.
An eye for an eye. An eye for an eye. An eye for an eye. An eye for an eye.
We become a mob. Liberty is already lost.
An eye for an eye.
I will defend the soldiers.
For a tooth. Out of too many redcoats.
A patriot defends law. If liberty is to last, it must protect the hated as well as the beloved. Otherwise, it is not liberty. It's just vengeance dressed as virtue. Facts are stubborn things. And whatever may be our wishes, they cannot alter the state of facts and evidence. Y'all yell blood, I yell fact. Nation dies if we don't act. Mob got heat, street got played. Justice dies when fed on rage. Great justice don't worry, it whispers straight. A fragile earth, not born from hate. Reason, not rage, must rule this hall, or liberty dies once and for all.
Remember the names.
Remember the names.
Spare me sermons, spare me grace. 5 men bled in this very place. You polished law like it's heaven sent, but muskets talked and lives were spent. You preach your rights, but we saw wrong. Redcoats snapped when crowds got strong. You call it judgment, I call it blame. They fired on men. Remember the names.
Remember the names.
Remember the
James
names.
Caldwell.
I saw the line. I heard the shout. Stones went up, then shots rang out. We begged him stop. Our hands in the air, then smoke rose up. It was pain everywhere.
They froze, they flinched, crowd closed in. Thought that night be where they pinned. Club in air, blood and snow. Someone yelled, too fast to know.
Remember the names.
Remember the names.
You wore the crown. You held the gun. You think fear's weight? Hold on, boy. Justice don't care, but we claim truth. Our kingdom goes, and we're the proof.
Remember the names.
Remember the names. Remember the names. Remember the names. I stood first free and bold. From my in the cold. Don't twist the truth. Please you choose. I walk these streets alone. Call this land my home. I'm an American too. Crispus Haddix, Samuel Maverick, there they are. James Caldwell, Samuel Gray. Still printing. Remember the names.
Order! I said order!
On the indictment for murder, all soldiers this day tried are found not guilty. Save Hugh Montgomery and Matthew Kilroy, who are found guilty of manslaughter, and they are to be branded on the
Branding? That's their punishment? 5 men dead, and they walk home breathing.
They fired into a crowd, and today they kept their lives. Let no one forget who paid the higher price.
Vengeance is not justice. If we start by forbidding law against those we despise, soon there will be no law. Today we chose principle over fury. If we expect rights, we must grant them, even to those who wish us ill.
Remember the names.
The soldiers in general with whispers did meet. To the gal, to the road, let him taste of deceit. A highwayman's fall is a prize to us all. His honor shall perish, his fortune be small. Deary down, down, her down, deary down. Deary down, her down, deary down.
Gentlemen at ease. It's good to see familiar faces. The finest soldiers His Majesty ever lent me.
never asked for it back.
You've seen worse fronts than this, and survived them. Boston's no battlefield, but she festers like one. Hold the line, keep your discipline, and history will remember you.
Sir, it's not the rebels that get a man down. It's our wages left behind in London and prices rising here in Boston.
Aye. And if it's called the land past the Appalachians, this man's heart would have been flying.
Is that what's causing the desertions?
Aye! Rum is dear. Wages are low. Man hears talk of land. He starts thinking for himself.
Talk of Alexander, some talk of Hercules,
But none there are in Boston.
We are not their enemy. Not yet. You're grenadiers. The best there is. You didn't earn that by marching straight lines and shining boots. You earned it shoulder to shoulder, by standing firm when others faltered. There's pride in that. We've carried each other through worse. Let's not forget who we are and what we've already endured together. Some talk of Alexander and some of Hercules, of Hector and Lysander and such great names as these. But of all the world's great heroes, there's none that can compare with the row to the British Grenadiers.
God save the Grenadiers!
They printed my letters.
I've seen it.
Not summaries, not whispers. My letters, my private letters set down in type like a public confession.
It's there.
It's treason dressed up as newsprint. So we close the shop, Eads and Guild, tonight.
Soldiers at a print shop would become the next broadside.
I'll let them choke on it. I want the source of who put my words into their hands.
The House ordered the letters turned over to the printers. It smells of London. Do you suspect someone in Boston?
The Sons of Liberty, the Masons, and Revere would know.
Revere makes noise. Noise isn't proof. And he just lost his wife, for God's sake.
It's enough to question him. Give me leave to do it.
Question him. Or make a spectacle.
I want answers.
You have permission to question Revere. With conditions.
Conditions?
Questions only. We want intelligence, not a margin.
Fine.
Friends, neighbors, before us stands a question that we can no longer ignore. Shall the tea be landed? A tax upon it is a tax upon all of us, made without our voice in Parliament. I've instructed the ship captains to sail back to London, but they won't risk the British cannons.
We want no tax tea in Boston.
Yes, send it back, let London drink its own burden.
We agree if they depart legally. I've asked the owner of the Dartmouth to check on the governor's leave. Until his return, we cannot act. What's the news?
I have been to Milton. I have spoken directly with Governor Hutchinson.
And will he let the ship leave the harbor with the tea aboard?
No. He denies permission completely.
So there's no legal way left.
No petitions, no appeals, nothing?
By order of His Excellency, the tea must be landed. The duty must be paid. The ship shall not depart until the law is observed. Well, then let this be understood. Every lawful path is closed to us.
So what do we do now?
With permission of this meeting, I declare that this meeting can do nothing more to save the country.
Then it falls to the people. If the king wants to tax our tea, he can fetch it from the bottom of the harbor.
God help us all.
What happens next will not be forgotten.
We're headed for Griffin's Wharf, just as we agreed.
Adams gave the signal.
Good, that's what we want. The whole town's talking. You heard Sam. It is us versus them now. For years, we have called ourselves subjects and colonists and Bostonians, but not tonight. Tonight, we stand together. Tonight, we are Americans. And that means something. Remember why you were there. No damage but to the team. No score settled. No names shouted. We all have a job to do. You go to your signed post and you dump in as much tea into that harbor as you can. Do not get caught. If we get caught, we are finished. We go together and we come back together. Let's go.
The harbor lay silent, the waves turned to stone.
Britannia ravaged by her own physicians. Clever filth.
It's called satire, Governor. The Empire's supposed to love it.
You're no artist. You're an agitator. The harbor rots, the city starves, and you bring jokes.
Maybe if the port was still open.
Silence, one more word out of you and I'll have you flogged.
Hold.
Governor, you came all this way to argue with paper?
Oh, I came to shut your mouth. Under the Port Authority Bill, I can seize property, imprison agitators, close this shop tonight. I want the men behind my personal letters.
Then take me. Leave them out of it.
Oh, the Patriot martyr, how convenient.
Oh, convenient. Convenient is what you write when you think that nobody's going to read it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your letters, your private ones, your reasons for backing the crown, your opinions of Bostonians' liberties, truly, you didn't hear.
How dare you!
Daring is part of my job.
I'm a printer. We just set the type.
Hey, you print one more word and I'll aim you end up in this shop tonight. Take Revere to the gal. If someone intercepted my letters, he'll know by whom.
Paul,
No, don't stop. Keep it running.
You heard him. Set, pull, stack.
Ink is treason when it stains the crown. Remember that.
He said keep it running, so we keep it running.
We fight for our lives. We fight for our freedom. Only the strong will survive. I'm just a humble townsman with ink upon my hand. A neighbor with opinions in state of these fair lands. You asked me here for answers. My friends, I come through. Not just the man you summoned, but all my pseudonyms too.
We are the figures in the shadows, plotting how the news should sound. A man holds up a broadside, and 1,000 gather round.
We fight for our lives. We fight for our freedom. Only the strong will survive. We fight for our rights. We fight for our freedom. Only the strong will survive.
They've given me the governorship and the soldiers' orders.
and the city under guard.
The port is closed. We're limiting meetings and bringing our soldiers back into the city from Castle Island. London calls it necessary.
Boston calls it occupation.
They destroyed the tea. The ministry wants obedience.
Obedience doesn't roll from humiliation. You've shut a harbor and think you've shut a mouth. They'll still have their meetings in defiance.
If I don't enforce it, they'll send someone worse. We'll have at least 4,000 soldiers in Boston soon. It's a military operation now.
This is not a military operation. It's a town run by the people and their ink. Do not silence them. It will only make revolting.
paperwork, Doctor. The governor said 5 minutes.
Joseph, what are you doing here? No, listen. Time is short. It's Concord. Gage and his army move into the city at dawn. They're looking for muskets, powder, everything. They mean to seize it before the militia can hide it.
Conquered, you're certain?
Let's just say I have a good source. I need you out before nightfall. Now ride by the sea, you'll meet Millie in Lexington, and wake Hancock in Adams. They're planning to arrest them in the morning.
This may help. The outer gatekeeper's lock. My husband uses the same seal. The key matches the mark.
Margaret, if he finds out...
He already suspects. The king issues unreasonable demands, and he is loyal. I know I cannot stop him, but I am tired. Tired of blood in the streets, tired of wives burying husbands. The Americans burn with passion, and I cannot let them be defenseless in this moment.
The lantern on the east wall. Now when the watch changes, turn the lock and go. Don't look back.
The king keeps his horse, Brown Beauty, in the livery yard at the North End stables. Tell them the moon is high. They'll know.
I'll cross the river. I've arranged a signal in the Old North Tower just in case. 1, if the soldiers are arriving by land. 2, if by sea.
You'll be marked, Paul.
So be it. When they see that steeple glow, they'll know liberty's already on the move.
Something far greater than any of us has begun. This is no longer just about Boston, about Britain. It's about whether ordinary people will ever have a voice. History will judge us based on the choices we make this morning. Midnight calls your name, your right shall proclaim to freedom for all. Truth will light your way, stand tall and seize the day, to freedom for all.
The British were marching on Concord, and the signal was coming from the North Church. 1 lantern if by land, 2 if by sea.
And it's justice for all. The regulars are coming!
So we end as we begin. Ink smudged, type battered. It's the birth of America, but the warships are gone. And now the words that leaped off the plates onto a broadside now echo online in the social media posts we scroll through every day. But that's the heart of it. America was no perfect aria. It is an experiment. It is unfinished, unruly, still in rehearsal. It's a gathering of strangers, a melting pot of nations, bound by the hope of liberty and equality. It is not flawless, never finished. It is still great in the trying, in the voices aired, in the voices raised, in the arguments aired, and the courage to keep printing, keep singing, even if discord is the only harmony we share. So take it with you. Sing it if you dare, because liberty is not a relic. It is still printing, still arguing, still being sung.
Our freedom in the